Alright, what's going on, people? I haven't been on YouTube for a while, but I figured I should start posting a little bit more. So this video is actually going to be about my unexpected journey through celibacy. Hi, Mom. So for me personally, I'm somebody that has been in relationships, for the majority of my life. And through these relationships, I found that I was always doing and thinking about what was best for the other person that I was with. Like if they weren't happy, I wanted to make them happy. And if they wanted to do something, I would just totally support them in it. This is all great qualities, but what it actually ended up doing is a disservice to me because I was completely unaware of myself. I didn't know who I was as an individual. I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know what I even believed. I allowed their situations to really consume me. So I really didn't have an identity. What I did notice was a common theme through all of these, relationship dynamics I was in, is that whenever I did want to just work on myself, just figure out who I was, it just always seemed to be a problem in the relationship, because I wasn't doing what they wanted. And that was totally on me. That was on me. It's not even a them thing. That was just something I allowed to take place in my situations. I have no idea how my hair is going to turn out. Just trying to ting. So the last situationship I found myself in, it was really a big wake-up call for me. I was just trying to work on myself, focus on things that I wanted to do, and it was a problem for that person. So much of a problem that an argument kicked off while I was driving them home, and it led to them threatening to sink me while I was driving. Now, for people that don't know what that means that they were going to stab me with a sharp object. And so when that happened, that was just like a big wake-up call for me. I was like, in my head, when that shit went down, I was just like, oh Lord. I was like, listen, Lord, I get my lesson. I will never find myself in this situation. I'm just gonna focus on me and keep my clam closed. My best friend hates when I say that. Anyways, needless to say, I'm protected and I got out of that situation. And I did exactly what I promised. I was like, I'm just gonna focus on me. And needless to say, what that did was it led me to a period of celibacy. Because I realized, the physical is just not what I need to focus on right now. I need to focus on me as an individual. And this started off with just doing things that I wanted to do. Just doing what I wanted to do without having to, console anybody else or ask them how they felt or if they want to do something. It was nice because it drove me to a single mind frame. And in this single mind frame, I was able to accept any failure that I have, enjoy every success that I have, and just know that it was all me. Another thing I find that it really did for me, it really helped, was I developed a deeper spiritual understanding of myself. Now, when I say spiritual understanding, I'm talking about quantum, who I am on a quantum level, on a vibrational level. What is that true expression of myself? And it actually really allowed me to form a sense of identity. It allowed me to remember and actually know what my morals were, what direction I need to go in, what I'm going to actually look for in a future partner when I come to that. Allowed me to actually build up my standards pretty much. I have standards now. I love it because I'm the only voice in my head, and it really allows me to make the proper decisions for myself without having to check in with anybody. I find that my creativity has been at the highest peak it's ever been. If I'm having a bad day, if I'm upset, I know that I'm just upset and that's just me. Those are my feelings. I actually make way better decisions because I'm not influenced by anybody. The other thing is it's made me realize that like when I do want to pursue a relationship with somebody, that we actually have to click on a mental level, emotional maturity level, and a spiritual level. Our hurts have to match. Celibacy has also taught me not to settle anymore. Don't settle. Because honestly, physicality is like the last thing that really matters. In the future, I know that like if I match with somebody on like the 3 levels that I just mentioned, mental, emotional maturity, and a spiritual level, then of course the physical is going to be amazing. Celibacy has given me confidence. It's really shown me what I'm made of. And it's something that just shines through where like other people, I've noticed that other people notice it as well. It's literally been the best thing and the best choice I've made as an adult ever. And it's just led to other great decisions. So this video isn't about like, you know, advocating and telling people they have to do this. I'm just telling you my experience with it and how it's helped my life. I am 100% not the person I used to be at all. And I appreciate her. I know that her heart was in the right place, and I'm happy that she made the decision to get me here now. I am not the one to be messed with. It's literally been an amazing journey. It's been quite some time now. I'd say about, you know, almost 2 years. It's been about almost 2 years. With the celibacy, I don't have to care about what somebody else's feelings are or what their opinion is before I make a move. That was a big issue for me, and it stunted me a lot. Oh, some people might think, oh no, it's just because you're single. There's some people single out there and they're not celibate. And they're still caught up in their emotions. It's just a beautiful experience. So anybody out there that's like, you know, a little lost maybe, don't really have their sense of individuality, and maybe you've been in a relationship after a relationship after a relationship, and just still aren't happy, I highly suggest spending time with yourself, getting to know who you are. And celibacy is a great way to do it. Like you won't even realize that that's like a part of why you're evolving until you look back at the time and you're like, oh my God, that's because I'm not intertwining my energy with other people. But yeah, that's totally been like a quick, in a nutshell, my journey through celibacy and why I'm so grateful for it. Like it wasn't even something that like I even calculated that that's what I was doing until today actually. And I find that it has helped me evolve so much as a human. It's helped me just become a better me because I needed it. Like I personally am somebody that needed that. I needed that cleanse. I needed to just have time to myself. And celibacy was has 100% been a catalyst for a lot of the growth that I have experienced as an individual. I 100% recommend it to people, especially if you're somebody that's been like me, where you've just, for the majority of the time, you've been in a relationship and haven't had self-time. Just do it. And don't go in at like, oh, I'm gonna be celibate. Do it like, hey, I'm gonna close the clamp. I'm gonna lock up the magic stick for a little while, you know? Focus on yourself. Get to know who you are as an individual, and get to know what it is that you like, what it is that you want in life. And you can't do that when you're so entangled in other people's, you know, energy, you know? Anyways, I hope this made sense. It was just a random thought of the day that I thought I would share. And yeah, you know, everybody else that's on this journey of celibacy, good for you. And yeah, I'm excited about it. So that's it. That's all I had to say.